Oh, it's 8:57. Um, I don't know. I figured a dark video would be suiting for where we're at the moment. The darkness of my heart. Uh, Yesterday it was very rained all day. Didn't sleep. Was it yesterday I didn't sleep? Yeah, 2 nights ago I didn't sleep good at all. And yesterday, slept half a day yesterday, and I slept all night last night, and I slept today, all evening this evening. Eating and sleeping seems like that ain't all I've been doing. And worked today from about 11 to 3:30, 4 o'clock. Other than that, I've been eating and sleeping. So lots of eating, but I don't think it's addictive eating from my heart. Or from my stomach. I think it's more so of I don't know, an empty space in my heart, a black hole. Like I mentioned in one of my videos, if you try to subtract something from, take something from life, uh, it leaves, it leaves an empty hole, kind of like a black hole or something. So your heart is love. Love is kind of like life. You take love out of yourself, and it leaves an empty black hole in you. So I guess I have a black hole in my heart that I keep trying to fill with food and sleep or something. So I don't know. I don't know what to do with that at the moment. I've gotten lazy. With carrying in wood and just little things here and there. I still gotta go in here and get a shower. I thought about not making a video. I wasn't going to make a video. I actually went in there and laid down in bed and was going to go to sleep without getting a shower or doing a video or anything else. I woke up. So I went to sleep this evening after I come home, and I ate food there about 3:34, and then I laid down on a couch and went to sleep by 4:30 or 5, and then I got up at 7 or 7:30. Made a bunch of food and ate, and then I got done eating and I went back there and laid down. I've been laying down until just now. I decided to get up and make a video. And lots of stuff going through my mind. Thoughts and stuff. Had a wicked crazy dream. Wicked crazy. I don't know where that come from. I was thinking of Adam Sandler there. Yeah, one of his movies. Wicked crazy. My grandma, and I think this come from food. A lot of the food I was eating before I went to sleep. Chocolate. I had a good bit of chocolate and had some fruit and stuff. But anyways, bread, some heavier, darker foods, I guess you could say. I don't know. Had a dream of my grandma who passed away a little over a year ago. I was in her house and she was sleeping or somebody was sleeping. I don't know. She woke up and was acting like a damn a zombie or something. You know, I don't want to say a zombie, but like something out of the creepy ass scary movie or something. She had evil inside of her, some kind of bad evil sickness inside of her, and she wasn't herself. And I grabbed a gun and was like holding a gun on her, and she was walking around, and my mom was there, and my uncle, and some other people. I don't know. I was watching her walk around, holding a gun on her, make sure she didn't like bite somebody or attack somebody, you know. And I was like telling people what was going on. She walked outside and closed the door, and then she walked around to the other door, I guess, or something. I remember her seeing her, and she was like really hunched over. Um, the Grudge, you ever seen The Grudge? It reminded me of that. It was creepy. She was like hunched over, walking towards the door, like her back was very rounded, and head was down. And she got to the door, and she kind of straightened up and walked in. And I think my mom was on the couch, and my grandma like crawled on top of her and was sniffing her neck and shit. It was very weird, and I was holding a gun like right on her head. I was like, don't do nothing, don't do nothing, you know. And then it was kind of like she come back to her senses right there at the end, which was weird. I don't know. And me and my mom and maybe my uncle was like, told her, she's like, it told her, we said it's inside of you. It's evil. You got evil, darkness, something inside of you. And then I woke up. So, I don't know what that was all about. Some wicked, crazy shit, though. Um, oh, I don't know, this damn healing shit with my heart here, I guess. I don't know. It's chaotic, dark, twisted. Uh, Um, didn't work on my jigsaw puzzle any of the day. Been very tired. And I think a lot of that's eating too much food. Mm. I don't know, even now, you know, I'm not exactly sure where the hell I'm going with this video, talking. Um, just thinking about the movie Blindside. If you never watched it, you should watch it. It's a great, it's an incredible video based off a true story about a woman who finds this man walking down the street in the rain. She gives him a ride and finds out he's kind of homeless and didn't have anywhere to stay. And so she let him stay at her house with her husband and her daughter and her little kid. And she's a wealthy woman, a wealthy Christian woman. And anyways, they end up like pulling this kid come from a very rough black neighborhood. I forget his name. Turned out to be a professional football player, and I think he went on to play in the NFL. Yeah, sure he did. But I can't remember his name. Come out of like a rough ghetto type of setting, and then She ends up pulling him in and getting him cleaned up and everything, and showing him what God is like, basically what love, uh, is like. Love is a very powerful, transformative thing, and great movie though. But I was laying in there thinking how like something like that will make the movies, but me personally, I've had people do that with me throughout my life too, where I come from dealt with an alcoholic father and stuff, and I was around some rough people, when I was younger. Not bad, not like nobody got shot or nothing, but I mean I was didn't come from a godly life, that's for sure. It was more of a dark, twisted life. And I've had people that were lights for me, guides. But these people aren't wealthy, rich, famous people. These people aren't people you'd ever really see in a movie. You don't really make movies about these types of people very much, I was thinking of one man in particular in Alabama who he's a mechanic, and he come from a very hard past. He was Amish, and he got shunned for, I think he said, getting piercings or something. He ended up getting shunned when he was a teenager, and lived out on the streets. He was homeless for a while. Said he was eating out of dumpsters, and somebody give him a job and kind of helped him along there. Uh, and he's also been in biker gangs and stuff, and seen a lot of shit, been around a lot of rough stuff. But he kind of got away from all that stuff, and he's a mechanic and has a wife, and he raised four kids that weren't his own. Helped to raise them. And then plus me, hell, he always calls me his son too. He was like a father to me. I spent a lot of time at his place. He lived just a mile or two up the road from me, and I would stop in his place on the way home from school when I didn't want to go home. Dad was drinking or drunk or something, and I would stay down there at his place. Or, like all evening or something. I didn't spend the night there, but stay down there for all afternoon or evening or something. I spent more time there than I did at my own house, probably. And it was pretty well always like that when I lived in Alabama, with the exception of the 2 years that Dad stayed sober. Well, or a year that I was with him. He was sober for 2 years. I wasn't. Year or 2 years there. Yeah, he sobered up. But the rest of the time, he was drunk. And I always found somewhere else to kind of go stay. Moved around quite a bit. Never had stability in my life. And I kind of, I don't know, come back here and now I have stability. And now because I have stability, now it's like I'm able, all those addictive behaviors and stuff that I developed to try to, for survival methods, those defense mechanisms and survival methods I developed, of moving around, not getting too close with people, not opening myself up, not ever, standing my ground, being very submissive throughout my life, never wanting to cause waves or any disruptions or anything with people. I had to develop those behaviors in order to get through life, you know. Uh, I guess I didn't have to, but I did. That's who I was. That's how I learned to cope and adapt. Okay, so now I have stability, and now it's like all that shit is come back in on me. So I have to learn to. I got to face all those problems now. You know, I don't have to run anymore, but I do have to face all that stuff and um, get through it. I guess heal. That's what healing and this process and journey and everything's about. God, that's what God helps us do. Uh, but you have to stop running. You know, if you anything like me, if you relate to any of that, you know, you have to stop running. You have to take a stand and root yourself in somewhere. You gotta grow your roots out and steady yourself. And that doesn't mean you have to live in one place like I'm doing. You can move around and still have deep roots. Your roots are inside of you. But you know, it does. I will say it does help. You have to maintain connections with people. You want to have stable relationships with people. If you find yourself always bouncing from one person to the next, relationship to relationship, and I'm not talking about sexual. I'm just talking about friendships or just in general, just your relations with people in general. If you find yourself always with a different crowd of people and you never come back around to old friends or old people and maintain connections, there's a good chance you're running. You're running from yourself. Because those people remember things about you, and or you're afraid to get close with people, and so the minute that you recognize that you're getting close with somebody, you don't want to develop feelings for them, so you go off. You leave them and you go to find other people to hang out with and do stuff with. Um, if you want to heal and help yourself out and truly do good in life and be successful, you gotta get away from that. Those behaviors, those are addictive, um, corrupted behaviors, bad defense mechanisms that they may have helped you in the past, but now they are not going to help you. If you want a truly good, loving, successful life, you got to face those and heal yourself from them. Don't run from don't run from people, relationships and stuff. Hmm. I don't know what to talk about here. My grandpa told me. Let's say today's Monday. Yesterday, uh, hmm, I take him down to his medicine, down to his pharmacy and stuff, and I take him down to his appointments. We went down to an appointment for him to see his primary uh, care doctor, physician, whatever you call her. And they prescribed us some medicine. So the pharmacy there's a pharmacy in that little hospital there. It's not a hospital. It's a Greenbrier Valley Greenbrier Valley Medical. So it's just a small little building there. It's got a dental place, and then it's got a little family doctors in there, and a pharmacy. And we went over to the pharmacy, and there's a pretty good looking woman that works in there. I think she's married. I'm not sure. Seems like I remember seeing a ring on her finger, but I could be wrong. I don't know. But he said yesterday he noticed her checking me out. And y'all don't know my grandpa, but that's different. Uh, I don't know. He's never told me that before. Never said. Uh, never said that before. I mean, he wants me to have a woman. I know he wished I had a woman. See, back when my ex was together, my ex used to go up there and she would cook dinner and stuff. I go up with him and do his medicine every Sunday, and we have dinner. She used to cook dinner and everything, and because I've told y'all about him. My grandma divorced him after 56 years of being together, and now he sits up there by himself pretty much all the time. I mean, I go up every Sunday and occasionally more often than that. Just depends. Sometimes I'm up there a good bit. Sometimes it's just on Sundays. Dad goes to see him somewhat fairly often, or calls him and talks to him or something. And for the most part, I'd say that's about it as far as regular visitors for him. So, spends a lot of time on. Doesn't have much excitement in his life. Mm. But yeah, I don't know. I don't even know why I wanted to share that. It was just funny. He said she was checking me out. So I think he would like to have some female company up there with him as far as, just some good home cooked meals or something different. And just simply having a woman around, man, it really changes things. I know when my ex used to go up there, it just seemed like there was more life, in the house with us. Just more life, more love. And he talked to her about things that he didn't talk to me about. He's an old fashioned kind of man. So a woman open a man up differently than other men will. So I don't know. Gotta get this figured out with this damn eating shit. Trying to fill that hole in there or whatever the hell it is I'm doing. Not certain. We'll get through it one way or another though. That's all I got. I need to get in here and get a shower. Y'all be good. And I don't know, let me know what you think of my shit. Anybody, if you watch it or whatever. So that's it. Thank you. Bye. Later.